Hello and welcome to this video. In this video, we're going to talk about how to create assessment on Schoology. As you can see, I have a folder open up in which I have created these different folders, and one of them is week 1 assessments. I'm going to go ahead and click on this folder because this is where I want to create an assessment. Click on Add Materials drop-down list and click on Add Assessment. Write an assessment name. For example, in my case, it's week 1, quiz 1. Due date is I'm just going to give a due date for the purpose of, demonstration purposes for this video. So, and supposing this is a really short quiz, for example, 20 points. So change the quiz total points to 20. Make sure that you enable submissions. This is the best option to choose, enable submissions. Password, we won't enable password at this point. Category is going to be weekly quiz. I've already created a category in my gradebook and I've called it weekly quiz. And then this is for the ongoing period. And this is not to be set as midterm and final because these are weekly quizzes, and factor is 1, which means each question in the quiz is going to be worth 1 point. I like each question to be worth 2 points because I'm going to have 10 questions worth 2 points each for a total of 20 points. And then I want to make sure that this is a numeric grade that is added to the grade book. And I'm going to leave these options just as it is. I'm going to publish it, and grade statistics disabled. I can enable that so that I can look at what kind of statistics are available. Copy to courses, I don't need that. Individually assign, I don't need that as well right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and create. You could also disable the grade statistics, which is just fine. So let's go ahead and create these questions. Now I want to make sure that, okay, before I get into the questions, I want to make sure that I just write down any kind of instructions before the quiz, which could be, complete this quiz uh, before midnight or something like that, or the due date provided. Okay, so assessment has a time limit. No, this is a take-home assessment with no time limit, which is just fine. Assessment questions are randomly ordered. No. You could also choose assessment questions to be randomly ordered, but I'm fine as this is. Show possible points for each question during the attempt. Yes, it's going to show 2 points. Assessment toolbar, students can flag questions for review. No, students can eliminate answer choices. No, this is for me when I am, creating this assessment. It's totally your call. You can change these parameters in any way you want. Students can use calculator during attempt. Students can use a ruler. Students can use a protractor. Students can highlight text. Students can use a notepad and things like that. So I've just said no, these are the defaults, and I'm going to let them be as they are. Student settings allow students to view results after an attempt is submitted. I strongly do this now because I don't want students to be sharing their answers after they're done. They could be done in different times. Number of attempts students can submit is 1 time. And then I'm going to go ahead and save this. And then I get a message that is your changes have been saved. Questions. I need all of these questions to be multiple choice. So the first question is a multiple choice question. And I paused the video and I copied and pasted all the possible answers for this question. And I made sure that each of the questions had their, numerical, their alphabetical value, the ordered list A, B, C, D. I added that myself instead of having the editor added for me. So as you can see, the correct answer is selected here. You could shuffle options, but I do not shuffle options. Multiple responses, no, there's just one response and it has to be an exact match. And the layout is standard, number of columns is 1, and no notes needed here. Sometimes a quiz has more than one correct answer, so you could always add an alternate answer here. For example, alternate answer is B or something like that, but then that's not the case here. Sometimes you have a combination of questions A and B, A, C, and D, and then so I just like to keep things clear, so I have just one answer. So I'm going to go ahead and preview my question, and this is what it looks like to the student. Let me go back and edit the question. Yeah, I think I'm fine for now. You can also add learning objectives if you wanted, if you have learning objectives set up in your Schoology. If you don't have it set up, that's fine. You can just, omit that. And then once we're done with this question, we're just going to go ahead and click on save. You're going to click on save, and this question has been saved here. The second question could be true or false, matching, filling the blank text. You can add any of these questions and then make this a complete 10-point question. This is supposed to be 2 points. I'm just going to go ahead and make sure it's 2 points and edit a preview so that you can continue adding these questions. That's it for now. Thank you very much.